Hey guys, another watch review. This is the Seiko SKX007 and the 009. These are fantastic little affordable dive watches. They're automatic movements, they're ISO certified divers, they're extremely robust, reliable, they've got a quirky, attractive design to them. They've been in production unchanged for 20 years. And the best part is they're extremely affordable. You can pick one of these up between $100 and $200 depending on where you get it from. They do make a couple different versions. Just want to do a quick little overview in case any of you are considering purchasing one or trying to decide which color combination or bracelet combination you would like. It's got a nice cushion case design with the crown at 4 o'clock. 42 millimeters, but a nice short lug-to-lug length. So it makes it very wearable on almost any wrist size. I'm going to give you a quick shot on mine. My wrist is about a 7¼ inch wrist. So very manageable, very legible. The bracelet, or sorry, the bezel is very nice, very smooth. It's a spring-loaded 120 click bezel. There's little minute markings on every minute of the 60 marks. So that's pretty cool. There's a lume bright dot or pip at the 12 o'clock with a little Hardlex crystal over it, which is pretty cool. The main crystal is Hardlex. It's very shatter resistant and it's mineral based, but I haven't scratched any of my Hardlex crystals, so I really like them. This one's got a nice chamfer around the diameter, around the ends of the crystal, so it has a nice little gap or recess between the bezel and the crystal. Your movement is the 7S26 movement. It's automatic. In-house Seiko movement. Very reliable, very robust. Mine's been accurate to within 15 seconds per day, very consistently, no matter what position I leave it in, or if I wear it to bed, or if I let it die and restart it, or I let the power reserve run out. So it's a great movement. Non-hacking, non-winding, but you do get a nice day-date complication. The loom on here is absolutely fantastic. It's kind of a maxi style. Not all of that is loomed on the markers, but very, very good loom. So the difference is, excuse my voice. You can get the SKX on a Jubilee style bracelet or on this Z22 rubber strap. Personal preference, I like the rubber strap better. It's comfortable. I haven't scratched it. There's almost no signs of use on it, and they're a little cheaper too. So I like the rubber bracelet. I did opt to buy an aftermarket bracelet for this one. This is the Strap Code Super Jubilee. It's a nice bracelet, but it's definitely has some flaws. Mainly the end links, they don't really fit in between the lugs. They protrude out. There is a little bit of play. And just, you know, some little details, some gaps here at the clasp. It is a little loose, a little rattly, even when closed. But, you know, it's a $70 bracelet. It does have solid end links. It does have screw pins. I probably wouldn't recommend the Super Jubilee bracelet. I'd go with one of the other offerings. The Super Oyster is very popular. Same with the Engineer. But the SKX does need a bracelet change if you opt for the bracelet version to make it shine. I just wouldn't recommend this particular variant. This is a standard NATO strap. A lot of people love putting the SKX on NATO. I think it looks great. Other options, you can find leather pretty cheap and replace it yourself. They're very versatile watches, and they do look great on a strap change. I didn't show you the case back. There's the standard Tsunami logo and markings throughout the case back. It's all polished, sides are polished. Cons to this watch, or these watches, there's no drilled lugs. And when you buy these new, the spring bars that are in between the lugs are very difficult to remove because there's no little catchment on the end. But they're nice and fat, very substantial and secure. So you need the correct tool to take them off. They're cheap to find. You can find them about $5 on the internet, and they look like this. If you have one of these tools, it's not a problem to get those off. So that's my comparison. Personal preference, I think it just kind of depends on what you have in your collection. I kind of like the 09 better, the dark deep blue on the dial and on the bezel. It's very nice. I do prefer the rubber more, but they're both fantastic watches. They both offer exceptional value, and you really can't go wrong with either one. I do think that these are one of the best affordables on the market. There are a couple other ones worth mentioning, but I mean, there's a reason why these have been excellent sellers for the past 20 years. Their design hasn't been changed. These are fantastic watches. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.